What is new, Speed Duel crew? This is your Speed Duel Professor here, coming at you with our 7th place in Swiss at the Nationals for the Minneapolis Speed Duel tournament. And Idris ended up making the top cut of the top 8 in the elimination using his Gravekeeper deck.
Alright guys, this is my Gravekeepers deck. I managed to reach top 7 in WCQ. And I got to do it with my skill, Desert's Peril. If you don't know what it does, it essentially lets you flip all your monsters face down, twice per duel, only once per turn, and then flip one of those monsters face up. This is really good with Gravekeepers and virtually anything else with flip effects, so let's get into it. I run 3 Gravekeeper Spy. This is like the central part of the deck in my opinion. When you flip it, you get special summon out 1 Gravekeeper monster 1500 or less attack. This is really good in case of if your opponent attacks into it because it has 2000 defense, which is very rare that a level 4 or something that special summons will be able to swing over it. And its effect lets you special summon out Gravekeeper's Descendant. This is a good level 4 monster or Gravekeeper that you can get with Spy. And it basically allows you to tribute one other face of Gravekeeper monster to destroy any card. So that could be a spell or trap or a monster. So what the strat is that you special summon Gravekeepers, or you special summon with Gravekeeper Spy, use Descendant, you get to use Spy as ammo to destroy 1 card on the field, which is really nice. I also run 3 Gravekeepers Commandant. This is a good monster in case you happen to not draw Necro Valley. And if you do have Necro Valley, that's really good because not only can this be tributed with Descendant, but it's also a 2100 attack monster under Necro Valley. I run 1 Nightmare Penguin. This is also really nice if your opponent has something like Macrocosmos or any spell or trap that is hard to get behind. I run 2 Tribe. Those are 2 virtually basic cards that you can just run in any deck. I run Koala. I run 2 of them. It actually helped me in a couple of my matches, and it helped me just get that much more in order to win my rounds. Moving on to the spell and traps, I run 3 Necro Valley. This is also a central part of the deck. Its effect essentially gives Gravekeepers 500 attack and defense, and also anything that happens in the graveyard stays in the graveyard. So people can't Monster Reborn it or banish it from the graveyard in order to special summon. I run 1 Swords of Revealing Light. This is just a really good stall card if you want to keep on flipping monsters up and getting more ammo on the board. I run 1 Book of Moon. This is also really good. I'd recommend running 2 Book of Moon or maybe 3 and then ditching the Tribe, because this also allows you to flip down your other monster. So if you have Gravekeeper Spy up, you could use Book of Moon on your own Gravekeeper Spy and allow you to get the flip effect. I run 1 Soul and Luna. This is also another thing that allows you to flip your monsters face down, and also gets to flip over your opponent's monster face down if its effect is getting pesky. Moving on to the traps, I run 2 Windstorm. These are just really good stall cards, and even if they pop it, you can always chain it, and it just changes the battle positions of all face-up monsters your opponent controls. And finally, I run 2 Lost Wind. There's a lot of decks that special summon, like Dark Magician, Gravekeepers, and Amazonas. So those 2 are really good to keep. Moving on to the side deck. To the side, I run 1 Nightmare Penguin. This is also just a good card if your opponent's running Amazonas or a monster with a insanely high attack. I run 1 Mobius. This is also good against Amazonas because you can destroy both Onslaught and another spell or trap. And you don't have to, since it only says you can target up to 2 spell or traps on the field. I run 2 Lava Golems as well. This is also really good against a bunch of decks that summon a lot of monsters, and like Amazonas. And for the last 2, I have Night Beam. You could guess what that card is good against. And Dust Tornado is just basic spell or trap removal.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Idris.